Hi everyone, today's class is about configuration of the standard ABB I/O board, DSQC651 board. The DSQC651 board is the most commonly used model. Following are examples of creating DI input signal, DO output signal, GI input signal group, GO output signal group, and AO output signal. The configuration of the standard ABB I/O board, DSQC651 board, includes these parts: bus connection of DSQC651 board, DI1 digital input signal, DO1 digital output signal, GI1 input signal group, GO1 output signal group, AO1 DA output signal. The first part, bus connection of DSQC651 board. A standard ABB I/O board is a device attached to DeviceNet, and it communicates with DeviceNet through the X5 port. Its parameters are shown as follows. The bus connection operation steps are as follows. Step 1. Establish a workstation in Robot Studio and select the robot you operate. Step 2. Select a robot model from the ABB model library, such as IRB120, and add it to the workstation. Step 3. Click Yes. Step 4. Import the system into your robot. Click Robot System and click From Layout. Step 5. Select the default system, RobotWare 6.08.01.00, and click Next. Step 6. Click Next. Step 7. Click Option and choose Chinese in default language. Step 8. Click Industrial Networks and choose 7091 DeviceNet Master Slave in setting. Step 9. Click Anybus Adapters. Choose Anybus Adapters A401 either Net IP Anybus Adapters in setting. Step 10. Click Finish. Step 11. Set the configuration. Open the virtual demonstrator. Then click Control Panel on the menu and choose Configuration. Double-click to open DeviceNet device to set DSQC651 module. Step 12. Click Add. Step 13. Select DSQC651 Combine I/O device. Fill all parameters according to the table in the previous slide, and click OK after completing the filling. After restarting the demonstrator, you can also wait for other projects to complete before restarting. The configuration of DSQC651 will be finished. DI1 digital input signal. The relevant parameters of DI1 are shown as follows. Steps for configuration. Step 1. Click Control Panel and choose Configuration. Double-click Signal to set the signal. Step 2. Click Add. Step 3. Fill all parameters according to the table in the previous slide and click OK. Restart the demonstrator to finish the configuration of DI1 signal. DO1 digital output signal. The relevant parameters are shown as following. Steps for the configuration of DO1 signal. Step 1. Click Control Panel and choose Configuration. Double-click Signal to set the signal. Step 2. Fill all parameters according to the table in the previous slide and click OK. Restart the demonstrator to finish the configuration of DO1 signal. GI1 Input Signal Group. The relevant parameters and status of GI1 input signal group are shown as following. An input signal group is a serial of numbers that combine several digital input signals to receive BCD code from peripheral devices. As the following, GI1 occupies address 1 to address 4, which can represent decimal numbers 0 to 15. Therefore, if the signal occupies 5 addresses, it can represent decimal numbers 0 to 31. Steps for GI1 signal group configuration. Step 1. Click Control Panel. Click Control Panel. Double-click Signal to set the signal. Step 2. Fill all parameters according to the table in the previous slide, and click OK. Restart the demonstrator to finish the configuration of GI1 signal group. GO1 output signal group. The relevant parameters and status of GO1 output signal group are shown as following. The parameters of the output signal group are consistent with those of output signals. The difference is that the setting address of device mapping is arranged, and it cannot be repeated with the used address. Taking port 4 to 6, addresses 33 to 36 of the DSQC651 board as an example. The following will introduce the setting of GO1 signal group. Steps for the configuration. Step 1. Click Control Panel and choose Configuration. Double-click Signal to set the signal. Step 2. Fill all parameters according to the table in the previous slide and click OK. Restart the demonstrator to finish the configuration of GO1 signal group. AO1 DA output signal. The board has two groups of analog output signals, and they can control the external analog. The setting of the parameters are shown as follows. Steps for configuration. Step 1. Click Control Panel and choose Configuration. Double-click Signal to set the signal. Step 2. Fill all parameters according to the table in the previous slide, and click OK. Restart the demonstrator to finish the configuration of AO1 signal. Okay, that's the end of the class. Thanks for watching.